What is up, guys? We got a heck of a show prepared for you guys tonight. Super excited. How could you not be after a win like that? What an amazing game, guys. What an amazing game. Such heart, such grit, such determination. Man, I was jumping up in my living room like a lunatic. It was, I guess, about 11:30 here, p.m. here on Eastern time. I was going nuts. I was jumping up in front of my TV, yelling at the TV, trying to punch Allen on the TV because he kept completing passes. God, it was irritating, man. But you know what? At the end, we got him right, and it was just incredible. It was just incredible, guys. So I'm excited for the show tonight. I'm excited to talk some Titans football. Let's roll the intro and let's get going. So what is up, guys? I see we already got 11 people in the building. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Let's see, we got Al Pearson here, the sports star. Sup to you, Titan. Hey, Titan Rossi, what's up, man? Coda says we need to talk about Landry's season: 32 pressures, 6.5 sacks, 7 tackles for loss. And I got something for y'all. I'm going to show y'all that. I got a great show prepared for you guys. Made a lot of stuff for this show and spending a lot of time on it. Super excited. Can't wait. Bryce Pratt said that was incredible win by the Titans. Yes, it was, man. Honestly, I think it was one of the best wins I've ever seen in Titans history. I know, we've had some great moments in Titans history. The Music City Miracle and all that stuff. And before the game, that's the only thing that they mentioned on the Monday Night Countdown. The only thing that they mentioned about us on the Monday Night Countdown was the Music City Miracle. I don't know if y'all watched the Monday Night Countdown. Yeah, they showed pictures of the bars and all the Bills fans. They were calling it Nashville. To me, it was just straight up disrespectful what they did on the Monday Night Countdown. I mean, they didn't just talk about, the Bills fans and all that. They just didn't talk about it. They went above and beyond to disrespect us. Even during the pregame show, ESPN, it was like, golly, man. Yeah, they showed some clips of different places in Nashville, the Opryland Hotel, and all that stuff. But I'm from Nashville, all right? Like, seeing all that was just straight up disrespectful to me. And I was just thinking, man, I was like, these guys, these players, they read a lot of this stuff. Don't think they don't, you know what I mean? Like, they read a lot of this stuff. They hear a lot of this stuff. They hear it all week, the chirping from the media, from everybody else, putting them down. And they came out and played one of the best performances I've ever seen as a Titans fan. I couldn't be happier, and it was amazing. So, we silenced the doubters once again, silenced all those Bills fans that were there. We appreciate. I do want to give a big shout out, a huge, big thank you to the Bills fans for spending your money in Nashville. For coming here, going to the bars, going to the game, spending all that money, and then you got sent home packing, got sent home crying. So there was nothing better to me than to see that happen. After all that led up to it, nobody was picking us to win other than us. And Adam Rank of all people picked us to win. Can you believe that? So a big thank you to Bills fans for spending your hard-earned money in Nashville. We appreciate it. And we sent you home packing. sent you home with frowns on your face. I saw a picture from what's his name, the reporter. I can't remember. Titans reporter, not Clay Travis. Man, I can't remember his name. I just read it. Anyways, I saw a picture on his Twitter of some Bills fans in the airport, and it was just absolutely priceless. Absolutely priceless. So that was fantastic. You know what I mean? I appreciate you guys showing up tonight. It's going to be a good night. I know Titans in Truth is live right now, and so yeah, maybe some more people will roll in after that. But I appreciate all you guys being here. Carrying with Carrie says, "Tighten up, Rossi. Ready to chat about this W." Yeah, we're gonna go for a little while tonight. I got some awesome stuff prepared for you guys, and let's roll something now. So I wanted to roll this video, and this was a video that I got off Twitter, off NFL UK. So whatever, all rights to them or whatever. Not that they're even going to see this, but it really, it's like, I guess it was an on-field view, maybe from one of the reporters or something, took a video of this run. And you could just really you can hear how loud our fans were during this run. Like, it's really something special to see. I don't know if y'all have seen it on Twitter, but here, we'll roll it. And yeah, you might want to turn your volumes up. This is awesome. So let's go. Let's play that one more time just for good measure. I mean, listen to that crowd, and you could tell at that point in the game was really when you had that sense of like, okay, we got a chance, because when he ripped off that run, it lit that stadium on fire. And it was, it was like at that point we had a chance, the power hour says, "I missed it. Play it again." You know what? Let's play it again. Let's play it for a third time. Why not? You know what I mean? Let's just go ahead and play it for a third time. Third time's a charm. Here we go. Power hour only for you, buddy. I mean, if that's not music to your ears as a Titans fan, I really don't know what is, So that was incredible. They will always see Rossi. What's up, Titan Upload? Thanks for tuning in tonight. Titan Upload had an amazing show last night. There was like 350 people in there, people super chatting, and this channel is a part of the Titan Upload network. So yeah, so support us in what we do. We release videos every week on his channel, my channel. We got the new logo up in the corner here of the Titan Upload network. So yeah, so shout out to Titan Upload, man. He's been such a huge help, a good friend as well. So Sauce Monster, what's up, my friend? Tighten Up 13 says, when Henry took off, that Bills fan reaction was priceless. Like, wow, how he made that look easy. Yeah, I remember them. I think they showed that on TV, right? Titan Anderson's in the building. While we're on this, while we got you on here, Titan Anderson, if you're watching, I know you got a show tonight. And check out TA's live stream tonight of the basketball game. It's the Warriors who's playing tonight? I'm not. I watch NBA, but I'm not a gigantic NBA fan. Let me know if y'all know who's playing. Well, it doesn't even have it on here. Let's see. Yeah, the Warriors and the Lakers, of course. So check that out. I'm not sure what time that comes on. I know it's pretty soon, but y'all check TA's stream out on that. He does basketball, football. I think he's even thinking about doing some baseball. He's been growing. So let's show this video. This is Titan Anderson's fan reaction to the thing, to the run. I think I put it on here. I don't know if I put it on here or not. Let me see if I can get it on here real quick, guys. But yeah, please like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your friends. Tell all your Titans friends, football fans. Here, I got to load it on here, but it'll just take me a second. But yeah, tell all your friends, man. I pump out content every week. I'm a diehard fan. So here we go. We got the clip up of Titan Anderson. This is his reaction to his live stream yesterday. Y'all check this out. This is really awesome, man.
The 24-yard line, 1st and 10, heavy set. Everyone's in the. They got everyone in the box. Henry runs through. Oh, go Henry! Go Henry! Henry's gone! Henry's gone! Woo!
Put the crown on.
Henry's gone! Henry's gone! Ah! Woo! Let's go! The best running back in football.
So there you go, man. That's Titan Anderson's. That's why I love watching his live streams. He puts his whole heart into it. He's a true fan, and that's a pretty cool video. So y'all check him out. The Power Hour says, "I'm ready for the Chiefs. I'm ready for the Chefs." Who's the Chefs? Yeah, we do have the Chiefs coming up. We did beat Kansas City. I don't know. The game plan that we had on defense, I thought was pretty. Look, I mean, y'all might disagree with me, but I thought it was a pretty genius game plan. I thought that Bowen and Vrabel did all they could with what they had to work with. You know what I mean? Like your cornerbacks. I mean, you had a rookie cornerback in Caleb Farley in there, and you see what happened to Farley. And prayers to Farley and Batson. We don't want to see anybody get hurt. And everybody's going to talk about Farley being a bust and all that. I think you got to give him another year just to see what happens. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would say you would have to give him another year just to see. Simmons came back he came back during his first season. So obviously, Farley, that's not going to happen with Farley because I believe it was a torn ACL. I believe both him and Batson had a torn ACL. So, we'll see what happens with Farley. But I thought it was a really good defensive game plan. Yes, they weren't blitzing a lot, but you really can't blitz Josh Allen. And if you do, you're going to get burnt because of our corners. Janoris Jenkins, man, that dude, it seemed like he played a little better towards the very end, but that guy is constantly getting beat. And like Titan Anderson says, he's Jonathan Joseph 2.0, but he tackles better. That's basically what Jenkins is. Yes, he has the experience and all this, but I mean, he's just getting beat out there, and it's pretty bad. I mean, I'm glad that we have him, because we don't have anybody else. I thought Breon Borders, for what he had to come in and face, he made some good plays. Now he got burnt, and he got beat, and he got a pass interference and all that stuff. But he made a couple plays, and a couple of those plays could have went for touchdowns if he wouldn't have made them. So I think Vrabel and Bowen had a pretty good defensive game plan. I mean, they did what they had to do to keep them in check, to to limit the big plays as much as possible. You had the one to Beasley that was the blown coverage. I thought at that point, I was like, man, because that was a golden opportunity in the game, and they blew it. And I was like, man, here we go. Open the floodgates. And that I think it was that 4th and 2 where A.J. Brown made the play. I think that was probably the play of the game for us right there, because if we don't make that play, we might be talking about a whole different ball game, because they could have got up 2 scores right there. So anyways, I'll get to some of your comments here. Tighten Up 13 says, when Henry took off that Bills, oh, you already said that. I'm sorry. Oiler Titan, Bills allow the rest of the NFL 13 points per game, but have allowed the Titans 34 and 42 points in the last 2 games. Yeah. And, maybe they're getting exposed a little bit. Maybe that's what's happening. Sauce Monster, shout out to you, man. Sauce is a huge follower of the Titan Upload Network, our channels. So, yeah, we really appreciate it. But Sauce says Henry is breaking the rushing record this season. Yeah, I mean, as long as he stays healthy, knock on wood, I think he would, I don't know, if somebody in the chat wants to do the math, like, so he's got what, like, I got his thing here. We'll go ahead and pull this little slide up. And this is basically who's showing out for us, who's in a few categories in the league lead. You know what I mean? And there's Derrick Henry right there with 783 yards. So if somebody in the chat wants to do the math, that's we've got what, 6 games, and there's 17, so 11 to go. How many yards would he have to average per game just to get 2,000 again with 11 games to go? I don't think it would be that much. I think it would be, I don't know, around 70 something, maybe a little more than that. And you could see there too, look at the interceptions. Kevin Byard is tied for third in the league in interceptions. Then you got Harold Landry, which somebody mentioned, 6.5 sacks. He's tied for third in the league in sacks. Guys, we didn't have anything like this last year on defense. We didn't have anybody with any stats like this on defense at this point of last season. Yeah, Henry was doing good. I think Henry was leading the league at this point last season, but not like he is now. Look at the second most. Nick Chubb, 523 yards. Look how many yards Henry is leading the league. Over 200 to what? 250 yards. Henry is leading over Nick Chubb. I mean, that is literally insane. That is insane stats, especially at this point in the season. Like, who does that? Titan says King Henry, Eric Dickerson, Jim Brown are the only running backs with 750 yards. Yeah, I saw that today. That's pretty cool. Kent Woods, what's up, brother? It was Bills fans everywhere. I couldn't believe how many of them was at the game, but like you said, glad they spent more money and got sent home with an L. And I know you were there, and I do want to show Kent some love here. He sent me a picture. I told him I would show it on here, and so let me take your comment off here, and I'll get it up here. But there you go. There's Kent Woods on the left there. There's Titans and Truth. You guys all know Titans and Truth probably, with the hat on and the swag. But there's Kent Woods at the game. So shout out to him. Huge supporter, huge follower of me and the Titan Upload Network. So yeah, there's Kent right there. So yeah, shout out to you, man. You're awesome, and we appreciate you. We appreciate all you guys. You guys have been killing it for me. You've been killing it for Upload. You've been killing it for Titan Anderson, a lot of other people out there. So I know they appreciate it, and I appreciate it too. So you guys rock, man. You totally rock. So I get to some more of your comments there. Carrie says, yeah, we were loudest game we've been to yet. Such an incredible game to be at. I remember this one for a long time. And shout out to Titans Time podcast too. That's Tyler's wife, and they were at the game, and he was texting me before the game. I think he sent me a picture too of the crowd and stuff. So yeah, I know y'all had a great time. I wish I could have been there. I just couldn't get off. It's hard for me to get off on Mondays. On Sundays, it's a little easier, and I can catch a quick flight to Nashville for like $65 round trip if I plan it right. I usually go up there like on a Friday night, go stay with my mom, and she lets me borrow the car, so I don't have to spend a lot of money. Got a place to stay, and yeah, I go to the game, and I usually come back Sunday night. That's how I usually roll. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, maybe I would love to get to this Sunday's game. I don't know if I'll be able to. I would love to. I'd have to find a ticket. I don't know how expensive they are right now. I'm sure they're pretty expensive. Maybe for Upper Deck they're not. Ryan Harris, what's up, brother? We had him on the show the other night. He was on the Power Hour show last night. So shout out to Ryan Harris. He's awesome, man. He's also has a podcast. Oiler Titan. I almost wish the Cardinals hadn't traded for Ertz as they sent Tagown to the Eagles. Yeah, I know, man. I wish we would have got Ertz, and that's something we're going to talk about too. What do y'all think of Ferkser? Let me know in the chat. I mean, he's just not doing anything. For one thing, they don't put him in there to block. They're putting in Swaim and Mecole Pruitt. And I know Ferkser's been in there some, but he's a non-factor. I know a lot of people are Ferkser fans and this and that. And I'm a fan of anybody on our team, even if they play bad, because I'm a Titans fan. But at the same time, it's like he's just not playing. He's just a non-factor, He's just not doing much. So let me know what y'all think of Ferkser in the chat. I mean, what are we going to do? What are we going to do at tight end? I like Mecole Pruitt a lot, but, I just wish we had somebody like Ertz. I think he could really help us. So let's kind of get to some of the little outlines I wanted to get through today. Like I said, the fight, the grit, the determination. Tennessee fans are proud today. Tennessee fans are happy. Nashville's happy. It's awesome. It's really awesome. So we're super excited about that. So I wanted to play this too. So I don't know if you guys saw this. Chris Broussard. I don't know who he works for. I guess it's Fox Sports 1. He was on. This just shows you how ignorant they are about the Titans. He was on basically saying Taylor Lewan played for the Bills. I mean, and the thing is, it's not like it was a simple mistake. And he was like, oh, Taylor Lewan said Taylor, sometimes they'll say their names and say the wrong name, but they'll catch themselves. He made a whole deal about this. So I'm going to let y'all watch the video. I don't know if y'all seen this, but it's a trip, man.
Happened on the play. Yes, Josh Allen Smith or Josh Allen slipped, but it got blown up on the left side because of the pressure of Tennessee. I wonder why. Could it be because Buffalo's Pro Bowl left tackle, Taylor Lewan, was injured? If he's there, maybe that doesn't happen, but he's out. So you got a second stringer that Josh Allen's trying to go behind, and you see he got destroyed. Dawkins, whoever that is. All right, so that's the problem. You're not good in the red zone overall.
So, yeah, I don't know if y'all saw that today, but there you go. I mean, it was just ridiculous, man. It just he later on tried to correct himself, but it was just way too gone at that point. Like, it just goes to show you how these guys are just, they just don't know anything about the Titans. They don't do their research. Like, if you're gonna talk about a Monday Night Football game, at least freaking do your research. Like I said, it wasn't just a slip of the tongue. Like, the guy, I mean, just insane. And that guy Dawkins that he's talking about, like, he's not a backup. He's a starter. And he's sitting there calling him whatever he called him in the video, basically just dogging him. And it was like, golly, man, the guy's getting dogged and he's not even a backup. But and of course, Josh Allen slipped, but I think we would have stopped him anyways. That's they're all talking about the slip. Everybody's talking about the slip. We would have stopped him anyways. He wasn't going nowhere. Titan Upload said, Bills fans yesterday, you are nothing working Henry. Okay, and your point is, yeah, man. I mean, they showed up, but they were not as loud as our fans. I mean, they kept showing the thing before the game. Vivid seats, Bills 58%, Titans 42%. Like, first of all, Vivid Seats is not the only ticket outlet in the country. I mean, I hate to break that to you, ESPN and ABC. Vivid Seats is not the only people who sell tickets in the country. The Ticketmaster is the main thing for Tennessee Titans tickets. I mean, it's just silly, man. They played that up so much. Tennessee Titans Weekly. What's up, guys? What's up, Jock and Hawk? How y'all doing, man? I watched some of y'all's show last night, so shout out to y'all. Go follow them too. There's some of the OGs of the Titans YouTube game, and they're awesome, man. Rossi, good evening, sir. All hail to the king. That's right, man. All hail to the king. We'll probably play that video again later. Heck, we might play it a couple more times. Raul says, LFG Rossi. Me and Raul were going back and forth texting all night. So yeah, it was we were pretty pretty heated at some points, excited at some points. So it was pretty awesome. Let's see what else we got here. Sorry, I'm trying to get to all your comments. Man, y'all are active tonight. This is awesome. Football fan Landry will challenge Garrett, to be honest. I hope so. I hope he keeps going, man. And I think he will, because look, we were all excited about Ola Adeniyi. I think that's how you say it. We're all excited about him. And yes, he played good. He had a few sacks, but he hasn't done anything lately. I don't even know. I know with Bud Dupree being out there, I don't know if he played much this game. But, Landry just looks like he's in incredible shape. He looks to be in the best football shape of his career. And also, the line is getting pressure. So that's enabling Landry to get open more, to be able to get the sacks that he should be getting. So he's on a blistering pace right now, along with Henry, as far as their pace goes. So let's see if he can keep it up. I think he will. It's like saying they're nothing without Allen. I don't know what you're talking about there. Only 20 carries yesterday for Henry and still got over 40. Yeah, and that was important, Upload. That's super important that we gave him kind of a breather as far as that goes. So that's super important. Yes, he is underrated. Byard, man. Yeah, and we'll show this again. But, I mean, Byard has just been killing it. He's third in the league in interceptions. He's flying around. He looks awesome. He just looks really good this year. He's another player that looks like he's just in impeccable shape. So yeah, it's good to see him out there playing. What about David Long? I mean, holy moly, guys, David Long. And let's get into some of these stats of the game. And I hope y'all can see these. They're kind of little, but I think y'all can. Maybe you can. I don't know. If you're on your phones, you probably can't. But I'll read them off. But basically, we'll start on the defense here, and let me know if you guys can see these or not. If not, it'll let me know for next time that I do need to make them bigger, and I will for you guys. So yeah, I mean, where is David Long there? David Long had 9 tackles, and really, at one point in the game, I was thinking, golly, that guy's got to have 15 tackles. I mean, he was just all over the field. I mean, honestly, he's the best linebacker we have this season. I mean, he is absolutely killing it. And there's some people that said David Long would not be an every down player, that he couldn't be that type of player. He's just a flash in the pan. And I disagreed. I disagreed from the very beginning of that. I think David Long is going to be a great player, and he's really stepping it up for us, you know. You can see Chris Jackson had 5 tackles. I mean, Jackson was hit and miss. I mean, like I said, I mean, you got these guys coming in, Breon Borders, Jackson. It's tough. It's really tough. I don't know. Did Hooker come back in the game? I think he did after he was hurt. Let me know in the chat if y'all know. Obviously, Simmons had that sack. He had the stop at the end. Big Jeff is rolling. Big Jeff is huffing and puffing and blowing houses down. So that's what we love to see here at the Titan Rossi channel. You know what I mean? So on the offensive side, we had Derrick Henry, obviously, 20 carries, 143 yards, 7.2 rushing yards, 7.2 average. So he was absolutely just killing it out there. And our leading receiver, of course, A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown was sick and still put in the game. Julio Jones had that amazing 48-yard catch. Tannehill finally came on in the second half. Thank God he did, because if I said before the game that Ryan Tannehill is going to have to make some plays to win this ball game. He's going to have to step up in the second half and make some plays to win this freaking ball game. He did. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan Tannehill, for stepping up. Obviously, AJ was a big part of that. But, you know, AJ was sick and all, and was vital. He was vital to the Titans win. Simply amazing game on his part, you know. Like we said, another thing, too, Derrick Henry, 247 pounds, and has the fastest run on the season. And I put yards there. I meant to put, let's change that. I meant to put miles per hour there, guys. MPH. There we go. 21.8 miles per hour. I mean, that's pretty insane. And you could see here, here is the top players, fastest runs this season. Look who he's beating. 247 pounds, 21.8 miles per hour. He's beating Henry Ruggs, one of the fastest players, to come out of the draft last year. Devin Duvernay, who's really fast as well. Jalen Reagor, Trenton Cannon, Quez Watkins, Melvin Gordon, which that surprised me about Melvin Gordon. But he does have some skill, you know. But Derrick Henry, 247 pounds, and he's beating wide receivers in miles per hour for the fastest on the season. I mean, what do you say about that? that's something else, man. And we will get to some of the concerns too. You know, and Sauce Monster says, what slip? Yeah, what slip for real. But we will get to some of the concerns because obviously we have some major concerns. Obviously, with Farley being out, and I was really hoping for Farley to get better as the season goes on. It's a shame. It's a shame that you know, that it happened that way with his knee, and it's a totally different injury from his back. So it's like, you know, it's just it's a real shame for him. I know Vrabel said he was real torn up after that. So, you know, we'll see what happens with him in the future. Thanks for the shout out, and let's continue to tighten up. Yeah, man, let's keep going. Trying to catch up to some of your comments here. Derrick Henry is the most dominant player in NFL. I would say he is. Ferkser is a 50-50 dude, in my opinion. Yeah, he's either hit or miss, right? Titan Rob says, wouldn't hurt to kick the tires on Delaney Walker. Yeah, I mean, I feel like with Delaney that if, and Raul agrees, you know, a lot of people agree, maybe it's worth giving him a call. I don't know, you know, maybe they feel like he doesn't have the speed that he needs anymore. He worked out for I think a couple teams, but they didn't pick him up. So that might answer your question as far as why the Titans haven't yet. Obviously, we're huge Delaney fans, so I mean, even a workout would be cool, but at this point in the season, I just don't see him doing it. Avery Williamson's a different story. I mean, he's been playing. He's only 29. He didn't play much last night just because he just got here. So that tight end will be a need. Yeah, it will, and I hope they go and get somebody that's awesome, first, second round, or whatever we need at that point. Ferkser could have won us that Jets game. That's right, man. And he hasn't stepped up. He hasn't stepped up during the Jets game. He dropped that pass. I mean, it was just he's just been bad. Colin Cowherd, call us boring today. Colin Cowherd is an absolute idiot. I wish he would watch this show because, I mean, I made a whole show dedicated to how much of an idiot Colin Cowherd is. So you're an idiot, Colin Cowherd. Hashtag Colin Cowherd's an idiot. I don't even want to waste my breath on him. Tight end will need for the 2020. Oh, yeah, sorry. Keisha not lying. Let's see what else you guys got here. Trying to catch up with you guys. Let's see. Deion Dawkins is actually pretty good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That was a total just jab to him. It's like, come on, man, know your stuff before you get on there. Give Simmons some credit. Of course, Simmons was amazing. He was incredible. Yeah, he deserves a ton of credit. He's playing lights out, and you know, I got the Jeff Simmons signed picture here from Mr. Titans Hangout. I won that, and so yeah, I'm a huge fan of his. Chris Broussard needs to stick to talking about basketball. Yeah, for sure, because he doesn't know football. Broussard had one job to watch the game. Embarrassing. Yeah, and I don't know if y'all saw the video earlier. Let's play it again just to show what he said. If y'all didn't catch it earlier, I want to show it again just if y'all didn't get to see it.
Happened on the play. Yes, Josh Allen Smith or Josh Allen slip, but it got blown up on the left side because of the pressure of Tennessee. I wonder why. Could it be because Buffalo's Pro Bowl left tackle, Taylor Lewan, was injured? If he's there, maybe that doesn't happen, but he's out. So you got a second stringer that Josh Allen's trying to go behind, and you see he got destroyed. Dawkins, whoever that is. All right, so that's the problem. You're not good in the red zone overall.
Yeah, so there you go. I mean, that's just insane to me. Like, how could that even happen? The Power Hour says Luan is my favorite Bill. Yeah, exactly. Collard, yeah, Coward. I call him Colin Coward just because I don't know, man. I just don't like the guy. Paulie D, what's up, brother? How you doing? What's up, Rossi? Can you play corner? No, dude. Definitely not. Back in the day, I had some athletic skill, but I'm 38 years old now. I'm probably, I don't know, dude. I probably run like a 6'5" 40 or something. It's probably bad. They're moving Landry around on defense. Yeah, that's true, man. They're getting them different looks. I like how they were doing different looks yesterday on defense. What happened to Jalen Brown and Monty Rice? Is Jalen Brown still hurt? I'm not sure, but I mean, David Long's playing a lot, but I don't know. Was Brown in there a lot last night? Because I didn't see much from him. Molden was flying. Yeah, Molden played a quietly good game. He did all right, man. He did good. I'm really happy with Molden so far. Hooker made the huge tackle before the stop. Yeah, he did, and that wasn't a first down. And I got a picture of that to show you guys, and y'all have probably seen it. Definitely wasn't a first down. He was down for sure. Here we go. You can see the line there. I don't know exactly the rules. Like, is it your shoulder down? Let me know in the chat if y'all know that. Is it your shoulder down first? If your shoulder goes down, does that mean you're down or what? I don't know, but it definitely wasn't a first down. If they would have reviewed it, they would have called the same thing too. So there you go, Bills fans. So let me know if y'all know that rule there. Yeah, we'll go from there on that. So Mark Jones says 22 for 22. Yeah, it was awesome. Trying to catch up here, some of you guys. Colin Cowturd. That's a good one. I like that one. Simmons is the next jersey I want to get. And I got a Derrick Henry jersey that Raul gave me. And I was going to wear it tonight, but I need to throw it in the little washer there. No one corrected him. I know that was the crazy thing. No one corrected him. Like, how could you not correct him on that? Go check out the video. It shows Allen didn't slip. Okay, cool. I'll check that out, Keisha. Maybe I'll play it on the next show. Yes, let's talk about the O-line. Paulie D, yeah, they played great, man. They played great. For the most part, they did well. The first half was suspect, but honestly, Tannehill looked awful in the first half. He just wasn't doing anything. I mean, I was texting Upload like, golly, man, what is up with Tannehill? He can't even complete a pass. It was bad. I mean, he was getting pressured, but it wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? But the O-line played great, and Luan sucks. Luan got hurt. Looks like he's going to be on what do you call it? The concussion protocol. So I don't know how long he'll be on that. And he's had a lot of concussions in his career. So we'll see what happens with Luan, but we need Luan back, man. He's the heartbeat of this offensive line. Some would say, I mean, him and Simmons and Henry are probably three of the main dudes as far as being leaders on this team. I mean, as far as I know. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Jayon is on IR. I remember that. So, yeah, no wonder he wasn't playing because he's on IR. Duh. Let's see. At least I didn't call him a different name. He was down, but that's a tough call. It is a tough call. Game ball goes to the big man in the trenches. But, yeah, the trenches won this game. Or Butts land first. I'm not sure. If he would have had the ball in the other hand, it would have been a first down. Yeah, that's true. And I heard them talking about that on a post-game thing too. I feel like his hip was down first, but could be wrong there. What other cornerbacks can we count on to take out Jackrabbit and put Breeze? Well, Breeze is not a cornerback. He's a safety. So you definitely don't want him playing corner, but he is activated. And another thing too, guys, is they deactivated the kicker. They released them. They released them. So it looks like Brett Kern is set to return. So I don't know that for sure, but I mean I would say that Brett Kern is set to return because of Corey Curtis. Somebody had commented on Corey Curtis's tweet. I can't talk tonight. Corey Curtis's tweet, and Curtis said, "Yeah, it looks to be that way." So it looks like Kern's going to return, and we need him. We need him down the stretch. So that's an awesome thing, Didn't really notice Marcus Johnson too much in this game. Obviously, Julio was out there, and let's talk about Julio, guys. What do you think about that at the end of the game? Because was it his hamstring? Somebody said his hamstring acted up, but he was on the sidelines and he looked really irritated. He was standing next to Rob Moore and he just looked really irritated. So I don't know if they were just playing it cautious with his hamstring or what, or whatever. If y'all know any more about that or you've heard any more about it, let me know. But like I said, I don't know if it was his hamstring or what, but yeah, let me know in the chat if y'all know anything about that. Townsend did decent for us. He did do decent for us, but you got a Pro Bowl punter, so it'll be good to have Kern back. And maybe Townsend will get on another team because of how he played. Dang, they should have had Townsend on standby in case Kern gets hurt again. They could put him on a practice squad, but honestly, he's probably not going to get picked up by anybody. So, they might be able to pick him up again if needed. Knock on wood. Hopefully he doesn't. Titan says, Rossi, what would you be willing to trade at this point for a cornerback? I mean, honestly, it depends on what cornerbacks are wanting to go somewhere else. I know. What about the guy from Miami? Has he been traded yet? Xavier Howard, or I don't remember what happened with him. Obviously he would take like a first round pick, so they're not going to do that. But yeah, I mean, the trade deadline is what, like a week away. So they need to pick up somebody. They need to pick up somebody. I mean, point blank. I mean, they're not going to continue winning like this with the corners that they have right now. It's just not possible. So they need to do something. Last year they brought in Desmond King. Didn't really help much because it was just so far gone at the moment. We didn't have a pass rush, so it was just there was no point at that time because we didn't have a pass rush and we couldn't cut. You can't. Anytime a quarterback's got time to throw, I don't care if it's Ryan Leaf. You give somebody that long to throw, they're gonna complete some passes, so especially on the guys that we have right now. Julio was out for a hamstring. I saw that, but he just looked a little aggravated on the sideline. I don't know if it had anything to do with it, but we'll see. What's up, Zach? Honestly, we need to leave Julio on a pitch count. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. He made that incredible play during the game, and that was a huge play. So he helped us win that ball game. Raul Garcia says Bullock has been quietly solid. He has. He's played well. And he looked good. He looked like he was at his best last night. His kicks looked really good. Better than they have. So I say keep Bullock. I do too. I mean, why bring in Ficken now? I would keep Bullock. You got Ficken on the practice squad, so on IR. Or is he on IR? I'm not sure. I think he's on IR, but you got him. So if Bullock starts screwing up and Ficken gets healthy, then you could bring him in, I guess. He restructured with Miami. Okay. Talking about Xavier. We scored 6 drives in a row at the end. There, yes, dude, that was incredible. Anderson doing the Warriors stream. He's a big Warriors fan, so he says, "Let's go Warriors." When y'all get done with me, man, hop over to there. If you're a basketball fan, he's gonna be getting at it. Zach says, "Go Lakers." I used to be a Lakers fan when they had Shaq. I used to follow Shaq wherever he went, but I'm a Grizzlies fan now. I mean, got to support the team that's closest to me, and I'm also an Atlanta Braves fan. I grew up watching them, and they're doing great. So go Braves. I hope they pull it out this year. I got a couple more things I want to get to here to show you guys. So we got to who's showing out. We got to the fastest runs. Oh, let's get to this. It's a little early. I know that it's a little early, but this is where we stand as far as the playoffs go right now. We're third. You see the Chargers are 4-2, Baltimore 5-1. Baltimore looks good. They look really good. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to go through them again in the playoffs. So it's probably how the cookie's going to crumble. We might have to play Buffalo again in the playoffs. Cincinnati is a surprising 4-2. Las Vegas 4-2. Denver is hanging on there at 3-3 at that last spot. Kansas City, if the season ended today, picture that, guys. If the season ended today, Kansas City would not be in the playoffs. That's crazy, right? And they've given up 176 points this year. So out of all the playoff teams that are listed here, they've given up the most points. They're kind of like we were last year on defense. They're just terrible on defense, and we need to exploit them as much as we can. We're going to have to go toe-to-toe with them, just like we did the Bills. Because they're hard to stop. I can see the Titans playing kind of a similar defense again against them. Obviously, having David Long out there is going to be great to stop Mahomes the way he's playing. We've given up 161 points, so the second most out of all the potential playoff teams there. Cleveland's out of it. Pittsburgh's out of it. Obviously, New England. You got the Colts down there at 2-4. This was a huge win for our division for the standings, for our division standings, because we're still 2.5 games up on the Colts. So that's a very good thing. They played well last Sunday, but yeah, if the season ended today, we would be the third seed. We would get a home playoff game. So it's not too bad, guys. I mean, I'd be happy with that. Wouldn't you guys be happy with a third seed? I think I would. I know I would. Gotta love Long and Limerick. Timothy, what's up, man? Thanks so much for tuning in. And like I said, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I put a lot of work into this channel. I do my best. I try to give y'all good quality content. I try to live up to the Titan Upload Network creed. So I try to give y'all good quality content. I spend a lot of time doing this stuff, and it's just something I love to do. I'm a musician, and I love doing this just as much as I love playing music, and that's saying a lot for me. Really, that's saying a lot. I love doing this. I love interacting with you guys. So please subscribe if you haven't yet. Brylo Morris, I kind of would like Lambo if we don't keep Bullock. I don't know. I mean, what was the deal with Lambo this year? Was he? I know he missed some kicks, right? Was he just doing bad or what? Mark Jones Vrabel has won Super Bowls. Yeah, he has. He has won Super Bowls, and he knows how to win them. We got a good shot at the 1 seed. I'd say we do as much as anybody does at this point in time. I believe Vrabel can help the Titans take the Lombardi in Nashville this year. We just need to keep pushing, obviously. They can. I mean, the heart and determination that they have is the determination of a Super Bowl caliber team. Now, the injuries is what's really hurting us bad. so we'll see what happens there. Obviously, Caleb Farley, Cam Batson, both out for the season. I think it's time to call up Mason Kinsey and to give him a shot. With Batson being out, you're going to need somebody like Kinsey in there, and I think it's a perfect opportunity to call him up, and why not give him a try? And there's our boy right there, signed autograph picture from him that his family sent to me, so that's pretty cool. Let's get to some more of your comments here. What's up, Sin City? How you doing, man? We were talking, going back and forth last night to texting all game long. Hopefully we can keep pace with the Chiefs offense. First to score 50 wins. Yeah, and shout out to Titan VMC. He just subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate that, man. So, yeah, get them likes up tonight. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, listen, all you got to do is back out of the chat real quick and boom, hit the like button. That's all it takes. It literally takes a half a second. So if y'all haven't hit the like button yet, please do. It helps the channel. You guys have been killing it in that department for me, so I appreciate it. Oh, one thing I wanted to get to, and this is going to pump y'all up. And, all these videos that I'm playing are mostly owned by NFL Films. I got to say that just to say it. But this is Vrabel post-game. Vrabel's post-game speeches get me pumped up. Also, this is Henry too. So y'all enjoy this, man. Y'all enjoy this.
Fellas, I can't be more proud of this team, man. I can't be more proud to go out there and say I coached those guys, Rabbit. Yeah. I get to come to work and I get to coach AJ. Derrick, appreciate you putting this. Wait, we get on your back and you carry it. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, I'm telling you, we had places to throw. We had a pocket. Okay, we had places to throw in the second half. We came up huge. Okay, but we know how to win. We ain't quitting. We ain't backing down. We ain't going anywhere. I'm so proud to say I coach this football team, fellas. Yes, sir. Okay, I love coaching this football team. Break it down right here, Derrick. Hey, look, y'all. This family on all three phases sticking together no matter what. It don't matter where we at or what's going on. Yes, give us a helmet, shoulder pads, and cleats with a line. Hey, Titans on three. 1, 2, 3. Titans.
So there you go. I should say that's the Titans own that video. I should say that. But anyways, if that doesn't get you pumped up, I don't know what does, because they're it's awesome to see the leadership. It's obvious Vrabel is a player's coach. I would say that the majority of them probably like him. He's a tough coach, He's not afraid to call the guys out, and that's what I like. He called Julio out. So, if he's willing to call Julio out, he's not scared. Vrabel ain't scared, right? So, if he's not afraid to call Julio out, then he's not afraid to call anybody out. So it's good. I think it's good. He's a true leader, and it's awesome to see him. Derrick Henry is the king of Nashville right now. He is like the heartbeat of the city. I would say Taylor Lewan is too, for all his busting with the boys, everything he's done for the community. But King Henry he just embodies everything that Tennessee embodies, that tough, bring your lunch pail to work mentality, blue collar, work for everything you got. That's what we do. That's what us being from Tennessee does. And I know everybody else, most people do that too. But that's just Tennessee's mentality, That's how we are, through all the tornadoes, through all the stuff that's happening, the bombing on Christmas last year, and all that crazy stuff that's happened, the floods this year, and all the things that have happened. The Titans organization's really come through for that. They had guys walking the streets during tornadoes, cleaning up stuff. So it's pretty cool to see how they've got this city rolling again. And guys, I remember back and this is how much of a fan I am. Call me a fanboy or whatever. whatever you want, but this is how much of a fan I am. I remember my mom letting me skip school when they came home from the Super Bowl, and they had the parade. I remember her letting me skip school, and I just remember how on fire the city was. And I don't live there anymore, but at the same time, my heart's still there. My mom's still there. My family's still there. And it's really something to see this city on fire the way it is again. And you could just feel it when you go to Nashville. They got flags up, they got Henry signs up. Even there, when games are around, people are flying their flags again. It's good. It's good for Tennessee. It's good for Nashville for them to be good, because you got people traveling here who want to come to Nashville to see the city, to see their team play, but they're coming mainly for the city, so it is pretty cool. I was joking about them spending their money, but it is pretty cool. Titan BMC, I came from Titan Andrew. That's awesome, man. Tell them TA sent you. So I appreciate that. I really do. Awesome stuff, man. And we appreciate TA. He helped me get over the 500 hump. So that's awesome. And we've got to, we're like at 525. I don't know if somebody could check, but I think we're at 525 now in 3.5 months. So, I mean, need I say more? You guys are killing it for me. Bryce says that got me hyped. Yeah, the video of Rabel got me hyped too. Ben Jones called Henry the Hammer. He is the Hammer. And Rick Eisen called him the Diminisher. Kevin Kleinser just subscribed. Looking forward to more awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, Kevin, for subscribing. That's awesome. And I really do appreciate it. Pigwickle, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Thanks for showing up. Or sister, I don't know if you're a guy or girl. I would say you're probably a guy, but what's up, man? Thank you for always tuning in. Yes, I think I already got to that already. Rossi, King Henry, the king of the league right now. He is the king of the league. I mean, he's leading the second most rusher by 250 yards. 250 yards. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I don't know what you're referring to there, my friend, but I appreciate you commenting, and I appreciate you subscribing too. What's your prediction versus Chiefs, Rossi? And I want to say this, guys. I do want to say this. I'm not trying to brag. Now, I did give a couple scores this week. I said 38-35, and then 35-32. And I had this on here saved from Tuesday's show. And I did say at one point, I said the Titans 35, the Bills 32. So, not saying I'm a genius or anything. I'm not saying I got a crystal ball, but I was like, I'm pretty close on both scores. 38-35, 35-32. I just had a feeling it was going to be that way, guys. I just had a feeling, and not saying I called it or nothing. I did have a feeling. But yeah, as far as the Chiefs game, tighten up 13. I haven't really thought about it. I mean, honestly, all day long, I've been watching videos and watching highlights. I mean, I've watched so many highlights and analysts and, been on Bills site. All these Bills fans talk so much crap to me this week. I got a platform now. So I get a lot of hate from other teams sometimes. So, and Bills fans were like Ravens fans. I mean, they were really like just acting crazy to me. So I went back and answered some of them and said, what about now? What do y'all think now? And I made this, guys. I made this this week, and I'll let y'all see it again. This was my thumbnail. This was my thumbnail for, and let me get this banner off here so y'all can see it good. This was my thumbnail for the Tuesday. No, it was the Friday. No, this was the Tuesday show. I think this was the show with Titan Anderson. So I said, don't sleep on the Titans, or this might happen to you. No, this was a Sunday night show, obviously. Duh, it says Sunday. But yeah, because I did a show Tuesday and Sunday. I did the show Tuesday with Titan Anderson. I did the show Sunday with Ryan Harris. So I said, don't sleep on the Titans or this might happen to you. And I just had a feeling that the Bills' #1 defense in the league coming into this game. And I just had a feeling that we were going to come out and play with some heart. And we did. We really did. And they deserve it. They deserve all the praise that they're getting. So it's awesome. It's awesome to be where we're at. Like I said, guys, please like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And thank you for your support of the Titan Upload Network. This channel is a part of the Titan Upload Network. And thank you for your support. If you haven't subscribed to Titan Upload yet, please go do that. So we'll get to some of your comments. We'll go another 10, 15 minutes here, guys. Kind of tired. I stayed up really late. I was so energized after the game. I couldn't go to sleep. I literally couldn't calm down. I think my blood pressure was up too, because I was just like, I was a wreck. Like sometimes I wish I just didn't even care about football because I get so into it. And I'm like, why does it matter to me? It doesn't even matter in the grand scope of like my life, but like, I just love it, man. I'm just a true fan. And it goes back to when I was young and, my dad who passed away when I was in 2003, he got to see the Super Bowl year and he loves Steve McNair. And it goes back to that for me. So, being a Titans fan has a much deep rooted thing for me, just because that was something my dad always did with us. It was the one thing he always did with us was he took us to games a lot. He loved the Titans. He loved the mentality then. And I know that my father would have loved to see Derrick Henry run. I know he's looking down from the heavens and he's super happy to see Derrick Henry is our ball carrier for this team. He would have loved it. He loved Eddie George. So it goes back pretty deep for me. We opened as the underdogs. Yeah, we were 5.5 point underdog. And my boss at work betted me on the points, and he took the points. And I knew we probably wouldn't cover. I knew if we won, it would be, we wouldn't probably get the points. And he kept texting me, 18.5 to 10 and all this stuff. I was like, dude, do you not realize that I could care less about the points? I would have literally just gave you $50 or maybe even 100. I might even have gave him 100 spot if he would have said, hey, I got some inside news and I know this 100% for sure that the Titans are going to win. I would have probably gave him $100 just to give it to him, not even on a bet. Mark, I guess he was responding. Ty won't be happy when we see the Chiefs ruining our Super Bowl berth that year. Nah, man, I don't think that's going to happen. The Chiefs are 3-3. Their defense sucks, so I don't think that's going to happen unless I've read you wrong there. And if I did, I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't think. The Chiefs are not that great this year. Mahomes is erratic. Their defense is bad. Mahomes played good last game, but he's just, he's getting beat up a little bit from the offensive line. This Chiefs game is winnable. It's very winnable for us. We've won against them before, and I think we can beat them. The key to all this is, and I think they will make the playoffs, but the key to all this is the defensive game plan and the preparation. That's the key. And I meant Titans will piss when the Chiefs beat us. Oh yeah. They were, for sure. They were. But yeah, I think the Chiefs, I think with them, the defensive game plan is going to be key. We had a good game plan against the Bills. Offensively, I thought we had a pretty good game plan too. They just weren't executing in the first half. Players make plays, right? They weren't executing in the first half, and I thought Downing called a pretty decent game. I don't know what y'all thought of Downing. Let me know in the chat if you know what you thought of Downing. So, but I thought he did. I thought he did pretty well. So I wasn't too disappointed with the offensive game plan as well. Keisha Bible says, I think he meant that we'll play hard against the Chiefs since they blocked us from going. Yeah, and I think so too. And I think so too. I already got, if the Titans play the Chiefs how they played last night, it will be a blowout. Yeah, because like I said, the Chiefs, I don't know. You might be right there, but I don't know. We can score on the Chiefs. I think Henry can have a huge game against the Chiefs too. They're really bad on defense. I mean, they are literally like we were last year. If it wasn't for our corners last night, we would have stopped them a lot. They wouldn't have got the points that they did. If it wasn't for our cornerbacks, our linebackers were playing well, and our defensive front was playing well. Our defensive line. If it wasn't for our cornerbacks, we would have probably beat them by a couple touchdowns. We just kept getting beat, Chris Jones has been out. He's the centerpiece of their D. Yeah, I know that. He's been out, and they need him back. He's kind of like Simmons for us, So, one thing I wanted to get to tonight, before we did check on out of here, guys, is this is somebody I had on my channel, and I don't know if y'all saw him or not, but Jalen Fly Sadler, he's a guy that's been outside of the Titans facility, trying to make a name for himself, trying to get noticed. He got a shot, guys. He got a shot. This is a couple tweets from him. But he got a shot, and he's going tomorrow. He messaged me on Twitter tonight, and I messaged him first, but he messaged me back, and I just said, good luck to your brother tomorrow. You could see on the picture on the left there, he's on his way to LA to this camp called Hub, and it's NFL scouts and personnel are going to be there, and they invited him to it. It was an invitation-only thing. They invited him to it. He's going to get his shot, the Hub football camp. He's going to get his shot to perform in front of NFL scouts and personnel. And this guy is he's got the faith the size of a mountain. He calls himself the mountain mover, and a lot of people, I call him that. He's getting his opportunity tomorrow. So, y'all, if you pray, pray for him. If, whatever you do, keep them in your thoughts, your prayers, keep them lifted up, because he's got a chance tomorrow. And we love players like this, right? We love players who go out there. He's been practicing outside the Titans facility every week, putting his cones up. He's got a handwritten sign that he's hanging out, that he's putting out. He's just trying to get any of the coaches to notice him, and his hard work has paid off. And that's what we're about. That's what the Titans are about, is hard work. And he's been out there trying to get a shot, and this is his shot. And he said, this is the picture of the image I took of the mountain. Second one is from lower elevation. God told me the mountains that are huge to you aren't big to me. All you got to do is push in faith, look at your mountain from God's perspective and not your own. So there you go, man. Very well said. We're big believers in him. He was on the channel. Great guy. And I'm going to talk to him about getting him on the channel to go over how it went at the camp. So stay tuned for that. I'm pretty sure he'll come on again. We've kind of kept in touch. So I'm pretty sure he'll come on again, and we'll get him on the channel, try to do a special show. Y'all can ask him questions about how the camp went, what kind of coaches were there and all that stuff, Titan says we have the ultimate clock controller. And what's crazy is the Bills controlled the clock last night, but it's just kind of how the cookie crumbled, RBI Sports, what's up, buddy? And follow RBI Sports on Twitter too. He says, "It's Titan up. Sorry, I'm late." No problem, man. What's up, Ducky? How you doing? Ducky's one of my favorite people, man. So one of my favorite subscribers and followers, and I know TA too. So what's up, Ducky? How you doing, man? Thank you so much for being a supporter of this channel. O-line was good, yes, sir. And we talked about that earlier. They were good. Josh, what's up, Josh? How you doing, buddy? He says, how many sacks do we think Landry will tally at the end of the year? I say 13. I can see that. If he's on the pace that he's doing now, he's going to have a ton. But I'm going to say about 10 to 12. Maybe he'll do more. And let's say about 12 to 13. That would be awesome. Clay Gamble, what's up, buddy? Thanks so much for tuning in. We're about to wrap it up here in a minute, guys. But, yeah, thank you for tuning in, Clay. Please go back and watch it. If you guys haven't hit the like button, just click out of the chat real quick. Boom, boom, hit it for me. Really helps the channel out. Really helps it to grow, the algorithm and all that stuff. We're at like 525 subs, maybe more now. We've had like four or five people tonight subscribe. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. You guys have been really incredible for me. And I tell you a lot that I appreciate it, and I really do. I really do appreciate it. Let's go over this schedule real quick before we get out of here. Of course, we got the Chiefs up next. That Jets loss really stings, man, because we could have been 5-1. We'd have been tied for first place, number 1 seed. Imagine that. Imagine that, guys. We would have been tied for number 1 seed, but we were really injured that game. I mean, it was just a lot of stuff going on. I just think it was just a bad timing thing. I think we'll bounce back. We got the Chiefs next. We can beat the Chiefs. It's at home. If the crowd shows up like they did, and there won't be as many Chiefs fans as there are Buffalo fans because it's a lot further of a travel. So there will be quite a few, but there's not going to be near as much as the Buffalo fans. And shout out to the commentators during the game last night because they were saying it was overrated. The fans they were talking about before the game on Monday Night Countdown. So shout out to them. At least they kind of stuck up for us, even though they were just gloating about Josh Allen the entire game. Then we got at Indy. Then we got at LA. So then we got New Orleans. We have a really tough schedule this year, guys. If we can go 12-5, I think I would be happy with that just because, it's a tough schedule. And as long as we're hot going into the playoffs, as long as we're hot going into the playoffs, I'm not worried about it. You know what I mean? Winning 12 games with this schedule would be really good, in my opinion. I think that would be a really good season for us to win 12 games with this schedule. Let me know what y'all think, but I really do. I just think it would be a good number. And like I said, going after that bye week, if we can reel off, 5 wins going into the playoffs, that would be ideal. I mean, the 49ers aren't looking that great. I don't think. I don't know as much about the NFC. Do y'all know the 49ers record? I can look it up real quick. I know they've been struggling at quarterback, though. What are they? They're third? Anyways, if y'all know their record, let me know in the chat what the 49ers record is. Trying to pull it up here, but I can't stand the ESPN app. It's It's freaking horrible. It always goes to the thing, and then you can't ever see what they are. Oh, they're 2-3. So 49ers aren't really a huge threat this year. So we could that last stretch of 5 games, we could really do something, you know. I mean, Pittsburgh's always a threat, especially at Pittsburgh. And thank you, man. I appreciate it. Pittsburgh is always a threat, especially at Pittsburgh. But those last 5 games are very winnable, you know. So if we go into that stretch, even if we lose to the Chiefs, which I don't think we will, we'd be 4-3, right? Then we go at Indy. We win that game 5-3. We go at Los Angeles. That's going to be tough. That's probably the toughest game on our schedule other than the Bills. You know, so 5-3, maybe 5-4 there. I'm just kind of speaking in you know, realistic terms, I guess. Going into the Saints, 6-4, 7-4 with the Texans. I think we beat the Patriots. 8-4 going into the bye week. I mean, if we're 8-4 going in the bye week, we got a great shot. We got a great shot of finishing 13-4 or 12-5. So I would be happy with that, you know. Yeah, I agree with you there, Mark. I agree with you. If we beat KC and the Colts, I'm fine with dropping the Rams game. I am too, and I just hope we're competitive in these games, even against the Rams, even if we lose, which I don't think we're, you know, I'm a fan, you know, I say we don't lose to anybody, but 12-5, I would be happy with that. Kevin Kleiser is kind of bad. Nah, man, I mean, that's just his style, you know. That's just his style. He's got to put it up like that when he's got the helmet on, though. There's no way he can wear it like that. I don't know if he wears it like that much in real life, but he's got to put it up somehow to keep it out of his helmet there. So anyways, guys, we're going to shut it down here. It's been an hour and 21 minutes. You guys have been incredible today. I mean, the comments are coming so fast I can't even keep up with them. So you guys have been awesome. So yeah, I want to end it on a good note. I say we need to play the Henry video again just to end this show on a good note. And this was what's up, Bruce James? That's all right, man. We're just wrapping it up. Henry's hair is powerful. You're right. Henry's hair might give him the power, Ducky. Maybe that's what gives him the power to do. He fuels off his tail. Yeah, y'all might be right. That might give him the power. So we're going to play this video one more time for you guys. This is from a on the field perspective of the Henry run, and it just shows you how lit the crowd was. So we're going to play this video and then we'll wrap it up right after that. Thank you guys so much for your participation, your support. Let's play this video and then we'll wrap it up after that, guys. Thank you so much. Let's play TA's video one more time. This was Titan Anderson's reaction. If you didn't see it, you know, you'll get to see it now. So here we go.
The 24-yard line. 1st and 10. Heavy set. Everyone's in the. They got everyone in the box. Henry runs through. Oh, go Henry! Go Henry! Henry's gone! Henry's gone! Woo!
Put the crown on.
Henry's gone! Henry's gone! Ah! Woo! Let's go! The best running back in football! Let's go!
So there you go. There's TA flipping out of it. I love Lady Anderson in the background going, put the crown on, put the crown on. Dirk's money's wagfly. Dirk's money's wagfly. I don't know how to say that, but thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed yet, Dirk, please do. We try to give y'all quality content. So yeah, he says Titans will win the Super Bowl 56. I hope you're right, buddy. I hope we do go 15-2. It's possible. TA is the best play-by-play caller, and he's doing a play-by-play of the Warriors-Lakers game, which I'm going to be tuning in right after this. So follow me over there. Let's go over there and show TA some love during his stream. Did you hear Rich Eisen give Henry? Yeah, I did. I did hear that. That was awesome. I'm fine with winning out. I'm fine with that too. I want more than a mere victory. Only total annihilation will do. Go Titans. Kick massive tail. Al Pierce, you're amazing, man. And, we'll end it on that. We'll end it on that. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. This channel is a part of the Titan Upload Network. We're trying to bring you guys quality content around the clock. So shout out to Titan Upload. Shout out to all you guys. Titans win. Titans win in an amazing fashion. So happy for Nashville. So happy for our fans, our team. Those guys played with heart. They played with grit, determination. Bring your lunch pail to work. Let's go. Let's go. We got Kansas City coming up next. It's time to show Kansas City, too, what the Tennessee Titans are all about this year. So tighten up that like button. See y'all later. Let's go.